Okay, the next aspect we would like to show you is the quick bill. So let me just go here to appointments. Say, for instance, you want to do a quick bill for just one patient. And Param, if you just want to show us just normally how the quick bill is working to submit billing for one single patient.
You can just click on your appointment date and time. Like if you want to build on one patient, you can also search them. Long as their names appears on the top here. You can click on the quick bill button here, and it could be like telephone code. Then you can put the diagnosis there. Same thing, you can drag and drop it in here and make sure you check the date. You don't need to have a time for that day. That's just a pretty basic thing you can just do and hit apply. And that's just a quick bill for the day.
Okay, so another aspect of the quick bill button where it becomes very useful is, say, for instance, you've attached a lot of patients and they weren't billed the 98990 attachment code. And you've got under clinical, under groups, you've got a whole list of patients now that needs to be billed to attach them to this clinic. Sorry, I've just got something to wait for here. Okay. Say, for instance, there are the active patients for WS that hasn't been billed 98990. So to see who are those patients, you select the group and you run the group. And then there you've got all the patients that needs to be billed. You can do it from here by this icon that most people don't know about. That one says undock patient group. So if I click on that undock patient group icon, then we get a new screen where all those patients are listed. Now I can tick them all that I want all of them, except, say, for instance, that one and that one need not to be billed because they were a separate case. And say, I want to bill all of these the same billing, then I can just click on Quick Bill. And there it comes in, and I can then set my service code, which would be something like 98990. And check that I've got a diagnosis of L23 is what we use for the LFP. And yeah, I think that is, and the location is L for longitudinal primary care. And then you can go and submit it. So, and then it's going to submit it for all the patients that we had in this list. So that is just one extra way of, if you've got a batch billing to do, the way you can do that. Let me just close these tabs, and we're not going to save anything there.